Because there's only one way to rock. There's literally only one way to rock.
I forgot.
Do you not understand the rules?
I forgot.
Did you think there were two ways?
I forgot.
Jason thought there were two ways to rock.
Can I just ask you not to do that again?
What just happened?
Well, he did a shot of tequila.
Alright. You guys are clearly not excited for the Hagar.
I'm very excited for the Hagar.
It's just, from now on, we just refer to it as the Hague.
I broke the...
So we're doing Where Eagles Dare, aka I Never Said Goodbye. And I assume this means in the sense of like, I never said goodbye. I just jumped head first out of the beachfront window and I was like, see you later, I'm going to Margaritaville. Because that's what the Hague does.
Accurate.
He f***s and then he tucks.
Please tell me we're recording this impression.
So what's this, like our 100-millionth Sammy Hagar album?
That sounds right.
It does seem to like follow he's just such an easy target.
Well, and you know, it goes.
Can we
back
do
to,
chicken
like,
foot next? It could just be a theme now.
Okay, I don't know how many Sammy Van Hagar we've done, but it feels like a ton, but it might only be like the third one, but...
What year was this?
One
Does
is
it say on
enough.
there?
Like, one is kind of enough. I don't know why I'm subjecting us to this, but... We brought it up so many times, it's like one of these that just has to be done, so we're getting it over with. This is... What year is this? 87? 87.
Okay, so that's after OU812, I think? Do we know?
Don't know. Don't care. So let's just list the things that Sammy Hagar loves.
Tequila.
His stupid red outfits.
Yeah.
You like those Zumba pants, right?
He thinks
Is that what they're called?
He likes surfing but doesn't like to surf.
Mm-hmm.
I do not want to see him on a surfboard.
He loves fighter jets.
Oh, wait. Can I please say it? Pussy. He loves pussy.
He likes ZZ Top.
You mean the 3-lock box?
He likes ZZ Top Slut Runoff. And that's it. And he loves to rock. Whatever that means.
He loves driving.
That was a pretty good impression of him, actually.
Anyone who claims that, just sort of generic, like, rock, dude. Like, you know that they're dead inside.
He doesn't say dude, though. He always says, man. Hey, rockers and rollers. He talks like it's the 70s.
Yeah, he's like...
Me, I'm the guy from Montrose and Van Halen. Oh, and I'm Sammy Hagar, and I've done a couple of things myself.
He's basically the real-life Duff Man. Where every once in a while, he'll be like, ugh, Duff Man, so sad inside.
He is not sad, though. No. Hello.
Did you guys know there's only one way? There's only one way to rock.
Yes, that's true.
I'm sorry, have we started the album now?
Only one way, just like the path to Jesus.
What is this?
That's dudes. Guess what, motherfucker?
He's just always
Jesus
impressed by
loves
his
you.
ability to have all that money, and yet he couldn't do shit with his hair.
Never make fun of his hair.
Never rub another man's rhubarb. I think he's from California.
I'm going to say Texas.
Sorry. I think he's from Hollywood or Beverly Hills or some shit. And
What's up, bitch? It's good to be on this podcast.
He was born in Salinas, California.
Salinas, bitches.
He owns Cabo Wabo Music, which I'm sure he's the only contributor.
Damn straight. Woo!
Yeah. Oh, Sammy Hagar and the Wabaritas. That was a whole nother thing.
Right here, you can ask me anything.
And Chickenfoot. He was in Chickenfoot.
Chickenfoot.
With Joe Satriani. I wouldn't call Joe Satriani a meathead.
I would, and I just did. Give me some rub.
Oh, throwdown.
I'm here to offend.
We're starting off the podcast with a throwdown. I like it.
Markers.
Here's an interesting fact I've never... He is cousin of Christian metal singer Ken Tamplin.
I don't know who that is, because I don't listen to Christian metal.
That's why I
Get
thought
out.
it was funny.
Is he the lead singer of Stryper? Because that would be the only way that anyone would know.
Holy he wrote a book.
Oh, dang! That is deep cut.
Who cares?
Now I need to know who is the lead singer of Petra.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite Sammy Hagar song?
I think it's time to get serious.
Did
you guys know
Is that one that David Lee Roth sings?
Did you guys know that Jesus Christ is your personal Lord and Savior?
Okay, that is not the lead singer of Petra.
No, he was in Joshua and
I was a big fan of
Joshua, Shout, and Magdalene.
heavy metal. I liked heavy metal because I liked that movie, the cartoon.
Can we start
Yeah,
this? Are
cool,
we waiting
man.
for something?
I thought we had started.
Are you listening to something?
I like.
Oh, no, you mean the album that
Album.
we're not really going to pay attention to because
I like-
it's so bad?
Who knows? Who knows?
Dang.
I'm enjoying riffing on Sammy Hagar just as much
I mean,
with
he
or without the
is, he is
music.
fun to make fun of, regardless of.
So the album we're doing is...
I don't know. It's like the 10th or 11th thing
Right.
related to him that we've done.
It's after 5150.
I hate.
So
What's
we're
the
calling
name
it
of the album?
I hate
5150 part
everything
two.
about Sammy Hagar. I hate everything he represents. I hope he dies soon,
Why do we keep doing
and I
that?
hope he rots.
The
in
name of the
hell.
album is I Never Said Goodbye.
Thank you.
It's in 1987.
He never did say goodbye. He's just still rocking.
But it's kind of an art to be so unartistic. So in that sense, I kind of am jealous of him.
Yeah, him and Michael Anthony keep finding
He just
reasons
keeps
to
doing
bug
it.
us with music.
You know what? I changed my mind. He's a cool dude. And I want to go to Cabo Wabo to his amusement sex slave park.
He's the goddamn Red Rocker.
Is he the actual hardest working person in rock and roll?
According to him, that's his nickname, Sammy.
Well, I mean,
the
you know-
self-labeled hardest working guy in rock.
Wait, hear me out. I'm kind of serious. Like, if you're that mediocre at what you do, but you've managed to make yourself this famous,
I ain't mediocre.
is it is it maybe because you just work harder than all the people who actually have talent?
That's a good point.
Hey, sometimes it's better to be handy.
No, I always kind of think that when people say that they're hardworking, like when it comes to like music, like okay, like
Yeah, like the
Well, I mean, there's a lot of
So-
hustle involved, but
The
Yeah.
Beatles didn't
Well,
seem
you
like
have
they were
people
working
for
all
that.
that hard during Sgt. Pepper's. Not putting it in the
Phoning
same
it
ballpark.
in.
I'm just saying an extreme example is like,
This is gonna drive me
Whatever,
insane.
here's-
like,
In
but some
the
people
head.
really like the aesthetic of working hard. They just like that
Yeah.
idea, and they're like, yeah, like this guy works hard like I do.
yeah, like the Rush song.
He's
Whatever.
the Red Rocker.
Uh,
He's probably obviously from
call me the
Florida or something, right?
Okay, seriously, so why is he called the Red Rocker?
No, it didn't say.
Because he's communist.
I hope it's because he's communist, but I imagine it's because he's
In Soviet Russia,
He's
Sammy
I wanted to
Hagar,
reference
f- you.
to dog penises.
he j-
Yeah. We know he believes in aliens. And he
That's what I
believes he's
want.
had an experience with aliens.
And he believes in the power of Christ.
I think he just latched onto the first gimmick that he could think of. It was a
And the power
brainstorming
of Christ
session,
compels him.
and someone said, "How about the Red Rocker?" And he was just like, "Great," and walked out of the room, and everybody else in the room was like, "This was a brainstorming session."
I'll
Awesome.
take it.
Johnny Cash is the Man in Black. I'm going to be the Red Rocker. Does he just wear red all the time?
It would make sense if... Is he a ginger? I don't think he is.
See, in his downtime,
Like, it
he
would
used
make
to go
sense
sit on
if-
the porch in his Red Rocker.
Hold on, I'm not going to make the mistake we made with Van Halen 3. I'm going to save this real quick. And
Mm.
uh-oh, it's not stopping. Anyone else have anything to say about The Hague?
The Red Rocker.
No, there's nothing. We should just start making fun of his music now.
Here's when the hammer falls, it's gonna land right on that pussy!
Yeah. Wee, 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 wee.
Oh, that's rocking though.
I'm already
I
rocking.
think I just hate rocking. Like, yeah, that rocks, dude. Like, rock and roll.
I don't know. I like it.
Quit undercutting me.
This is my podcast.
This is your last episode. Enjoy
Whoa! Pulling the power card.
I always wanted to kick somebody off a show.
Get out! Man.
Ziggy, put your pitas away.
Alright.
That's pretty rocking.
I moved to the side. I lengthened my spine. Is that what he said?
Sure. Awesome. This
I'll-
friggin' rocks, man. I don't know how you could rock out E harder with only 2 chords.
It sounds like generic, like 80s rock. Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
And it's, what, 84?
I mean, I guess
87.
I guess all of his solo stuff I've ever heard is just whatever's on like GLO. So, like, only one way to rock. Can't drive 55. Come on, baby, finish what you started.
That's not his solo stuff. It's also, I don't think that's Sammy Hagar. Baby
Eddie Van Halen playing bass guitar. That's kind of cool.
Eddie Van Halen played bass on this track?
Mm-hmm. On this album.
So we
That's
can't
cool.
escape the Van Hagar.
I was looking to see if anybody else...
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I don't know who David
It's like
Lauser is, or Jesse Harms, or Omar Hakim, or Albi Galutin. Oh boy, he's not popular now. Albi Gluten? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That guy got blackballed right out of California.
That
you know
was
that.
the worst Monopoly piece.
The Albi Gluten.
When the hammer falls down. When the hammer falls down. He says when the hammer falls down a large number of times in this song.
But he doesn't tell you what's going to happen.
He just
right,
doesn't
no,
want
it
to be
just,
there.
it just ends.
Oh, you
called-
wanted to know what happens?
It's called a cliffhanger, motherfucker. It's how you keep your audience.
I saw this live performance where Sammy Hagar was singing the song Right Now, which is a song I like quite a bit, but like, it's a super cheesy song, but I like
What's it about?
Right Now? I don't know. It's about doing it right now.
It was his version.
The energy to don't wait any longer. You only live once.
Yeah, it was the
It's now or
I
never.
feel like the whole
You ain't
entire
gonna
song
live
is
forever.
just the 2 words.
It was
I
the
know that's not true, but that's all I know.
No, that's pretty much
Nah.
it. No, you got it. But at the end of the song, he just kept going, kept doing vocalizations. He kind of freestyled a little bit, just saying right now, just do it right now, baby. Just over and over again, and I just really felt like it was going nowhere. And I was like, I wish you would get to the point, man.
Was he going preacher style?
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of. I mean, well, he was singing, just doing soulful singing, but it was it kept going. The song's called Right Now. You're supposed to finish the song, man.
But when?
But yeah, it was.
But goddammit, when? Right now! I need a Crystal Pepsi. Right now!
Ooh, that song went.
Where are the Jets?
That song came from nowhere and
Ooh,
went
he
nowhere.
screamed like a mother on that. You know that?
That's
Here's
what he
hands,
does, man.
hands and knees.
He's the Red
The
Rocker.
hammer fell, and now he's on his hands and knees, and he's gonna
Is this a concept album?
give Jimmy Buffett
Should we look for a hidden
a
meeting?
handy.
I vaguely remember this. I told you my brother gave it to me. He probably took something of mine, and I called him on it, and then he said, "Here, take this tape of somebody you don't really care about." That happened to me a lot with my little brother. I stole your Guns N' Roses CD, but here's this to take its place.
As a consolation prize.
Or, I can't. I'm just making that up. I don't know what thing it was. It's
Oh
always
god,
something.
this is the fastest filler bell of all time.
Song 2, what's it called?
I think he would be horribly offended if you said that, because this is probably one of his most heartfelt.
Here's a question. No, here's a statement.
Wait a minute.
I can't figure out if he's actually a really good singer or if he's just really good at screaming.
But listen, you gotta listen to the chorus. This is a Sammy Hagar chorus, if I've ever heard one.
I'm going on my hands and
Crawling on my hands and
Crawling.
knees.
Oh yeah, keep a look if you're doing the lyrics. Keep a lookout for like food metaphors.
I was just saying, the way he always comes up with something he can yell.
He loves food and sex. Yep. Yeah. Anyone don't need like an over/under on food, sex?
What he gets on his hands and knees for?
Like,
I think we're going to average 3 per song.
I don't think there's any food in this particular song.
Right.
This song seems to be about, I don't know, a lady that's mean to him, but he like still likes her. I don't know. He can't understand what keeps him hooked. It's like he's chained and tied, a slave to love. She's got a whip across his back.
Whoa.
He has to swallow his pride.
Oh, does he like getting spanked too?
by pride,
It's
I
kind
mean,
of kinky. I think
dick.
that's kind of, but it's like heart, like put his heart into it.
I guess I had a drink and now I'm taking everything literally.
No,
Well, maybe the food thing was just he didn't know anything about Van Halen, so he thought, oh shit, I have to talk about food, right?
That reminds me, isn't the big hit off of this next?
Maybe it's that he didn't know anything about sex and he was just using food as a metaphor.
Or he just, yeah, right. He's like,
For
I
sex.
have to sing about sex now.
Yeah. Give to live.
Like being horny feels like being hungry, right?
Yeah.
So does he do the guitar leads like in his solo stuff? Like are these solos?
You know what I think is funny?
You should call him. Call up his radio show.
I'm just curious.
Be like, we're doing a podcast of you right now and we hate you.
Right now.
I would doubt it.
Right now!
He thinks a lot of himself if you think in terms of how many minutes each song is. He has every song's like 5 to 6 minutes.
So who is playing lead guitar if that's not Eddie Van Halen? Because this is
That's Sammy Hagar.
Clearly, I don't
He
think
does
it
play
is.
guitar.
Yeah.
Well, he plays guitar. I
He
don't
was
know
his
if he's
own
doing-
lead guitarist when he was on his own.
Is he? Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, they used to have a thing that Van Halen would do when he was with Van Halen, where they would have a guitar off, like they each play solos and stuff, which
You would
of
get
course
beat by Eddie Van Halen.
Eddie Van Halen would eventually surpass
Just-
the abilities of
Yeah,
Sammy
go
Hagar.
into eruption probably.
And that probably really fed Eddie's ego, from what I understand.
Yeah.
He's got quite the ego about his guitar playing. Which, granted, that's probably a thing. I read this
It
article
does rip. I mean,
where
I'm not gonna say it doesn't.
I just recently read this article that's really old, but it was about how Eddie Van Halen wouldn't tell Randy Rhoads when they met at the Whiskey A Go Go. Randy Rhoads asked him a technical question, and Eddie Van Halen said, "That's my secret. I'm not telling you."
Yeah, he was into that, like keeping secrets of like.
Yeah,
how
technique
he-
and
Yeah,
how his guitars are set up and everything.
yeah.
It's fine.
No.
It's a little. It wouldn't be like how I would do things, but
I have an Eddie Van Halen
Proprietary
signature
bitch.
guitar, and I really don't like the pickups in it, but that's just a matter of taste.
because he probably didn't tell him what he used.
No, actually, when you plug my Eddie Van Halen signature guitar into like a 5150 amplifier or a 6505, which is sort of PV's version of the 5150 after they lost the trademark on
Yeah.
5150.
Oh, wait a minute. By the way, this is Give to Live. This was the hit song off of here.
Okay.
It really does sound like Eddie Van Halen's tone. Like it, like you're like, I can't play like Eddie Van Halen, but like you're like, okay, like that's where that sound comes from.
Right.
What hot garbage are we listening to now?
This is the hit.
Track number 3.
Oh, this sounds like the
4.
Scorpions.
Baby,
But with way shittier
don't
vocals.
give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. He got 2 singles off of this album. Literally,
Did he just,
I think it was
isn't
just
this
because
the Right
of
Now song?
Van Halen. I think everybody got this thinking they were getting another Van Halen album.
No.
And they kind of did.
Yeah. God.
Give you
There's just something about him. I get it. Like, I'm a cynical bastard. But, like... And he's probably a cool guy to hang around. There, I'll say that.
Yeah, dude, you get to drink
But-
tequila.
Tequila, yeah.
But he's
I don't know
He's
what
got
else
his
you
own
need.
friggin' restaurant in
he's
Cabo.
like.
It's
But
like-
I just read it as someone who's burying really deep, dark personal demons because he's just like, inspiration, bitches, like rock out and make your own tequila factory.
yeah. To know that he has family that's in Christian metal, kind of like this. His sound kind of is like a little bit. There's a lot of
I would say that's
that inspirational music. This sounds very.
He may just be tearing life a new asshole and killing it, but I just think of him as a serial killer.
Hey, if you don't have it in the looks department, you better have it in the talent department. So he's got apparently just enough that he got on the radio a few hundred times. Boom.
Honestly, it doesn't bother me that much, except for that there's a couple of his songs, Mas Tequila, and Marching to Mars. God, it's so bad. And what's that other one?
Why do you know this much about Sammy Hagar? You don't know anything about anything. You don't even know who Ryan Reynolds is, and yet
Because
you know
metal, baby!
3 Sammy Hagar deep
See, when
cuts.
I was a kid, Standing Hampton was
You're
the
hella with
album.
this.
If you didn't have Standing Hampton, you do not know what hair metal was.
Oh, I Can't Drive 55. That song sucks. I hate that song. What
that was
what
a
the
huge...
I know.
His best known work.
What the is with it? It's
Was
a
that the name of the
stupid
album, too? I
song.
can't remember. I had it.
Anyway, no, I don't mean to be anti-enjoyment. If you love, I don't know.
You don't have to make any caveats.
But you can't. Oh, you're
This is all
upset because the
personal
speed limit's 55. You poor thing.
I have been
off.
caught numerous times
Oh,
singing
God,
along
where's
to
the
a
filler
Sammy Hagar song. Am I embarrassed? Maybe.
What are you doing?
I like this
Trying to
song
find a filler
as far
bell.
as it
What
goes.
is the
I
filler
mean,
bell?
I wouldn't choose to listen to it, but if it was on, I wouldn't care. And that's most of Sammy Hagar to me. If it's on, you mostly just, alright. I don't have the ability to change... I can't change the channel? Okay. This is fine. I won't necessarily claw my ears out.
Let's see if I can make it the remaining 20 seconds of the song.
It's fine. But it is weirdly, don't you think it's weirdly the sounds of this album are very Van Halen-esque now? Like his sound
I would say
is
so.
kind of like, it's like, okay, they did 5150, then they did a tour, and then he does this album, and it's like, the drummer sounds a lot like Alex Van Halen.
Yeah, but none of them are actually
You know,
playing that way. Like the general
exactly.
sound is, but none of the actual trademarks of the playing are there at all.
Right.
Oh, I
Yeah,
felt
as
like
far
it
as
was more,
like
the songs are like Sammy Hagar-esque.
this
But
one's very
you
different.
can hear...
this is totally him. Like the last
You
one,
could probably guess that this came after he hooked up with Van Halen. There's just something kind of...
like some of them. But then you get this song, Boys
this
Night
is-
Out, which is just
Right. This could be on I
his
Can't Drive
stupid
55, the album.
I think I Can't Drive 55 sounds like whining.
Can you look up the lyrics? Someone look up
I
the
just,
lyrics.
honestly, you're just whining about the speed limit.
Right.
I mean, I know he's supposed to be no, I'm an outlaw. I'm speeding, every single person does occasionally, but it's just whining.
But everyone knows it's about his
Fair
car
enough.
does not get fast enough to drive 55.
So,
Yeah. Sammy Hagar was the best of the early 80s metal thing before it really took off. So I can
I need
totally
lyrics to this.
understand. Boys
What's this song called?
Night Out.
playing with
it's a little Sammy
the
Hagar,
boys.
but it's still got a new kind of Van Halen tinge to it.
Right, is this a
He would never have done this Boys Night Out in harmony with anybody else until he was with Van Halen.
Sorry, baby, if my mood's been changed, but my social life needs some rearranging. Well, I got nothing against my old lady, but every now and again, a man's got to get out and get crazy. I need a boys' night out.
apparently there's a Frank Sinatra song called Boys Night Out.
Oh, I should
Is
sing
this
this
a
as Sinatra. I'm sorry, baby, if my mood's been changing. I guarantee the best time we ever... Ooh, this is quickly starting to approach flatlining territory. Where I start to get really anxious.
I can't think of any other harmonizing type choruses from...
Damn it, the chorus of this sounds just like some other song. I can't.
Get up here.
There's no blanket.
Bowie is like a... Maybe they're like Boys Keep Swinging. That might be it.
For you. Lay down.
Boys can work it out.
Hey, mister, build a fence around your sister.
What? Rip... Come again? What was that?
Hey there, Buster. It's the engines. And I quote, after Custer.
Who's returning home?
The lyrics I'm reading right now says engines.
Oh, it didn't work.
INJUNS.
Why did it flash?
Oh, some sweet acapella action. Simply irresistible.
There's our filler bell.
When a problem comes along. What's every song with a whip?
Mommy's seat,
All
you're
5
funny.
of them. Oh, look at that pose. Ziggy is have you ever tried to get him in like doggy fashion catalogs?
I guess this is as comfortable as I get. Stealing your place.
This is horrible.
What song is this?
I'm gonna throw up. That's how much I hate this.
Standing at the same old crossroads.
Why is there flash?
Maybe it's really short.
Nope, 6:17.
Jesus, really? Sweet baby Jesus, what in the hell? Why does it take him so long to get his point across? You know, before Sammy Hagar, they usually got in and out under 3 minutes. That was great about a Van Halen album. If you didn't like it, it's over in like 20 minutes.
It's okay, this is mildly interesting. There you go. This is the first interesting thing that's happened in this album.
It shifted gears for a second there. There's a bridge.
He's the king of meat rock, where every time there's a chord change, it sounds like somebody taking a dump. Here comes a chord change. Man, I feel like he's gonna just show up
He went to
in my
rock and roll
apartment and
high
kick
school,
my ass.
man.
He seems like the kind of person that would hunt me down for this podcast.
I don't think so, dude. I think he seems like a nice guy. You said it would be like cool to hang out with him. Like
It's either one or the other. He's either a solid dude or a serial killer. Based on this song, I'm leaning on the serial killer side.
Serial killers.
Ow.
I went with he's from a super Christian family, and he just tries to keep it quiet and to himself. Oh no, did you have coitus outside of marital vows? Oh no, I married that bitch. But then I divorced her ass 2 hours later.
Get right up and don't be shy, 'cause you will not believe your eyes. I like this part. It sounds like that Pink Floyd song, "Run Like Hell,"
Yeah.
or was the in a very way. Sorry, Pink Floyd.
You know, I don't know if it's because we're listening to Spotify or not, but they don't really, it's not very adventurous with the mixing either. It's all very straightforward. It's all
Because there's only one way to rock. There's literally only one way to rock.
I forgot.
Do you not understand the rules?
I forgot.
Did you think there were 2 ways?
I forgot.
Jason thought there were 2 ways to rock.
Not in Sammy Hagar's albums.
I thought there were 2 ways to rock.
I have to say, I think this music needs, I think it's cool that he plays his own solos or whatever, but, this needs a lot more ripping guitar playing.
Yes.
For it to be good. For this stuff to, work for me, at least, it needs to, rip, kind of.
This sounds like
just
one of those
doesn't-
bands that they're playing in the background, like in the commercial where the person who's taking that prescription is on stage. This is the music they're playing in the background of the commercial.
I get what you're saying, and I kind of feel like that's kind of what I feel like. If you're going to have 5 and 6 minute songs every time, there better be something great about it.
Don't highlight
like,
his terrible
Don't give me a
voice
6 minute song that has nothing in it.
He didn't have Eddie or Alex to save his
They
ass.
lengthened this song to play that bit of acapella just now. Highlighting his terrible
They
voice.
lengthened the song for some reason. You
could've edited all of that out.
You don't want to add things into this song.
Well, it was just
Well,
a
it's
few
not a
years
value
later
add, that's for sure.
when everybody started advertising how long their albums were, because when all of a sudden you had CDs and you could have albums that were like 78 minutes long, and then everybody just decided, well, then I'm going to make a 78-minute album. Remember Metallica? They had an album, like multiple albums, where they were just like, over 60 minutes of Metallica. And it's like, yeah, but half of it sucks. It's like,
Yeah, and you
I
got
don't want to listen to this.
And I think that was a specifically 90s problem where you had a lot of kids going out and buying albums and realizing there's only 1 or 2 good songs on them on this
Right.
hour-long album.
Extreme.
You're like, eh.
Have you guys done Extreme on the podcast? Or?
We haven't, but we totally should.
Totally should.
Oh my god, I have the CD.
Well,
I think I still have the tape.
we almost did because we tried to do Van Halen 3 last time, but I wasn't recording.
Can I tell you guys something?
That's
Because I'm probably the only one old enough to know this, but when Extreme came out, one of the reasons their CD did so well was because it was basically $6. It was like it was on sale all the time for like $5.99 at Best Buy or whatever. Like wherever it was on sale super cheap all the time. And so you just like, well, I know 2 songs on it. Screw it, I'll try it for $6.
Do you remember when Keanu Reeves played bass in a band and
Dogstar!
And it was $3? I just remember it being at the checkout line at Hastings for $3.
Exactly.
Like they were really trying
Free
to
with
push the
purchase.
Keanu Reeves band.
Here's Sammy's one obligatory blues song that he seems to put on everything.
Well, it's that.
But mentioning
You
Extreme
reminded me of the Johnny Depp band, The Expensive Winos.
Oh, God.
It was like, yeah, they had that CD. It was like, it's free with purchase.
But well, this is
Susie wants her.
Oh, sorry. Do we need a filler?
I do think this guitar tone is bad.
Thank you. Can you find like a YouTube video of someone playing the wee 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 like a musical filler bell? What is that called? Like, I don't know, the glass
Oh, like crystal
glass
glasses?
ringing thing. Here's Privacy. I don't like privacy.
The only Dogstar album on Spotify is called The Complete Collection, and it's all 28 of their songs. I think it's cool. I think it's cool to play in that. I play in a band.
There you go. Just leave it going forever.
I don't know how long this video is.
Oh God. Well, all right.
What's this song called?
This is kind of different. So we're getting Privacy.
Hmm.
There hasn't. I don't think, unless I haven't heard it, I don't think there's been one food sex thing. I think that's just him with Van Halen. Where he's
What
like,
would you
"Oh,
call that
shit."
tempo? That's kind of like a swing tempo almost or something.
Yeah, I was about to bring up the Stray
shuffle,
Cats
yeah.
type of thing. You know, swing shuffle type.
So I'm not crazy.
So it's kind of different. I can't hear what he's saying, but this sounds like something where he's inviting somebody's mom to watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna do your daughter, but you can watch.
Oh man, if I had a nickel for every time I've said that.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. He's not a very good singer. He hits like 2 notes really well. He can hold out a long ending note really well, and he kind of hits that sharp high edge of the end of phrasing really well. But for the most part, he can't keep my interest through like just basic general lyrical content of any given song.
Yeah,
So,
I am
You, Sammy Hagar. I'm kidding. Invite me on your show.
He has a show.
I don't know.
Apparently, he has a show. Brett keeps mentioning it, and then I say, "Oh, he has a radio show or something," and he just goes, "I don't know."
I'm just jealous
Like
because
he wants to keep it a secret.
I'm just jealous because I wish I had a second life Or I could just be an obtuse human spam like Sammy Hagar.
Have you ever heard Alice
Art.
Cooper? Alice Cooper has a radio show, and I have heard that one.
Oh yeah, he's great.
And
He's cool because he rides the line. He knows how to do like camp and kind of dumb stuff.
right.
But he has also done a lot of things with artistic integrity.
His first album was I recently listened to it, and it's really cool. The first Alice Cooper.
What, the band Alice Cooper?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever
That was the one
listened to any
Frank
Alice
Zappa
Cooper.
produced, right?
Was it produced? I don't know who produced it, but
Yeah,
It was
that was their first album, and he hates it.
it was
because
cool.
Frank Zappa didn't get what Alice Cooper was.
Right.
And
It was it was a cool album. It's got
They didn't know how to
weird.
market Alice Cooper. I thought that was really funny. I watched his...
I'm sorry, I'm skipping this.
No, yeah, wait. Well, it's obviously lost our attention.
I'm sorry.
We're talking about Alice Cooper right
Here's
now.
Back Into You. No, that was going nowhere. Here's Back Into You. Oh, this sounds like a...
Summer Nights?
Yeah. Those summer nights.
Stop it, we don't have the copyright for that. Somehow you'll say, I want to listen to The Who, and it'll say, Summer Nights by Van Halen. It's like, God damn it.
Basically, I just did this whole album just because I wanted to hear
Damn it, Kenny!
his "Where Eagles Fly" song, which I hope sounds like all right, OCD in full effect. I'm taking this down.
Which sounds like what?
I don't remember.
You just ended half in the middle of
I
your
don't
sentence.
remember
Brett, so
all
you could
this
grab some
harmonizing
cobweb.
from Sammy Hagar before Van Halen.
No, because I hope "Where Eagles Fly" song sounds like a get higher and higher.
Well, it was a hit. I remember that. I don't know for how long or anything.
I'm
but
drinking you? Is that what he just said?
I don't
no,
know.
it's I'm
Back into you.
back into you.
This song is about when he backed into someone with his car in a parking lot.
I backed into you. I'm not gay. I just backed into you. I'm back into you. I even knew how they were gonna go.
Oh, so the lyrics to this are basically, I've been f***ing around on you for like years, and I've decided that I like you again. I'm into you again now.
Maybe, but I think we're breaking it down with a synthesizer, and that's...
Yeah, but before that.
He wasn't. I don't think he was fooling around on her.
I thought that was what he was just saying.
Back into you every inch this time.
Oh, gross.
No, you're right.
Yep.
You're right. He does say that.
Yeah,
I'm
the guy
back
had a
into
song
you
called
because I
Three
played
Lockbox.
around.
I played around,
But now my aim is true.
so I was f***ing all your best friends, and now I'm back into you.
How have we never done
Is that really one of the lyrics? Every inch this time? That's disgusting.
Wow, Brett, did you get
You're
some new
listening to a
shoes?
Sammy Hagar record.
Oh,
Dang,
Sammy
those are
Hagar.
shiny.
Go back to the food metaphors, will you please? That was
Those are
just
throwbacks.
foul.
I like to hang out in the comfort zone.
Brett's
got the
Something
throwbacks.
Maybe. I got
Did you see his Reeboks?
Those are tight.
They're women, so they're pointy and kind of hurt at the end.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's even worse. Perfect.
Where did
Yeah.
you find women's Reeboks from 1987?
At the one department store at the mall that's still open.
They just said every inch this time.
That is just...
It's a song about measuring his wiener.
Really?
I think all these songs are about measuring his wiener.
Well, there's a little of that in every song in the 80s.
I mean, you're supposed to couch it in some metaphor, people. All the way inside. Really? Did a teenager
Yeah.
write this?
Yes, a perpetual teenager.
Next,
My
finally,
God, that's bad.
here's the piece de
That's just
resistance.
bad writing. Prince should for writing that
Fly.
song so bad.
Here's
I
a
don't know why
song.
you have to yell
Here's a
that.
song about how much he
Oh,
loves
sorry.
the military.
Wow.
Or
You're
something.
gonna have to edit that. I'm sorry.
Oh, is there a military jerk off song? Eagles.
This
song.
one.
I'm asleep already. I'm gonna go make myself another drink.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
Wait a minute. I'm having an eagle orgasm right now. That was the first time anybody did any kind of producing of this. Everything's been so like straight
Yeah, the
up.
guy, he just woke up like the producer, like shit,
Hit that whammy bar one more time, and I'll put it in this ear.
Yeah, we can count on one hand how many mildly clever or points of interest there's been in this album. Like, there's been 3, maybe 4, where it's like, oh, that was something different that
There's
happened.
a thing.
That's a thing that happened. Okay. Damn it! I was hoping this song would be like, Dreams. This is boring. I'm skipping it.
It doesn't
Sorry.
seem like a
Last
military
one.
jerk-off song necessarily.
No.
I don't know.
No, but
I read the lyrics.
there's a
I
video.
can't cry and jerk off to this.
I think there's a video that goes with it. It's like a
Oh, okay.
Sad porn.
About the Air Force.
here's what they're gonna say now.
I guess that's kind of what I feel
Hey.
like when I listen to Sammy Hagar.
Hey, perfect.
It's like sad porn.
Hey, it's the perfect exit for us. So everyone say what you're gonna say now, because it's
Okay, my
'cause I don't
final
wanna-
thoughts. I'll give this 2 starfish. Chocolate starfish.
Oh yeah. Are you adding any hot dog flavored water in that or?
You know.
Ooh boy,
Is
yeah,
this the last song?
yeah. We're landing the plane quickly because I don't want to go over an hour for this piece. Even though a lot of this was us.
I don't know,
dicking
guys.
around for-
I like it. I think it rocks.
Okay.
Well, this is your last episode, so enjoy
Yeah,
it.
like I still feel like that 3rd song was the song that was a hit or whatever. Give to Live. That one wasn't bad. It's just not. It's not amazing. Like there's a bunch of stuff just like literally a year, not even a year after this album came out, that you're just like forgotten this even happened. Like Joshua Tree came out like 6 months later, and nobody knew who the Sammy Hagar was again until they put out another album.
Well, I said goodbye at least 5 or 6 times during this album. So I give it a 3 out of something. That's a large number. So a 3 out of a very large number.
All right, I feel like I'm usually I'm the perpetual cheerleader and trying to find the silver lining on all of this, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say this record is garbage.
Thank you.
I didn't like any of it.
Yeah, this is your first overtly negative review other than Carole King.
I don't want to talk about that anymore.
See, I
Trying to trigger me
give it
now.
like a 20, and even almost a 30%. Like,
I mean, it didn't make me want to vomit or tear my own hair out. So it's better than Tapestry,
yeah.
This made me want to vomit, kind of.
but it's garbage.
I didn't
It's not good.
hit a breaking point with this, so it's not like it's different where an album when we do it will break me. Like this is really bad, but we've done ones that have like a weirder, like more painful effect.
Mm-hmm.
So this isn't the most painful, but this is like really bad.
USA,
Yeah.
and this would be in the background of all the commercials in between the Law and Order.
The USA
episodes.
Network? Yes, you're right. Holy shit.
This
No,
is
it's
the
like-
music of the commercials on USA.
How do you f up rock music? Like how do you turn rock music into Muzak, basically?
Yeah.
Give it to Sammy Hagar.
Maybe he used
Like,
one
it's
of the
not-
guys that
it's-
produces the Christian rock album.
Yeah, like it's
Just
not
give it to
fun.
Sammy Hagar. He'll make it easy
Like
listening for you.
like none of this was fun. I mean, the podcast is fun, but like nothing on this album was fun.
Heavy metal in a top hat.
I got burnt from my job today too. Damn.
You got fired?
What?
Not
Uh-oh.
really.
No, I
I
didn't.
don't think he was serious. He sounded
Okay,
he
can we do a
sounded like
separate
this.
episode for this? Talking
can
over.
Can we talk about how all the times that everybody has got fired from jobs?
No, I don't want to talk about that.
There's a lot of them.
All right, no, we're doing talking over Christopher J. Wyman's problems.
Okay.
Go. You have 3 minutes. No,
I
packing
don't
up.
have any problems, and
That is true.
I'm completely without problems. I'm somehow the only person that ever lived that didn't have a single problem.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
it's great.
And I toast to you.
Actually, I doubt that's true. There are probably a lot of people.
That
that don't
sounds
have
like a
any problems.
Talking Heads song. I can't remember which one.
once in a lifetime.
People's problems or something. I don't know. Whatever. Anyone have any parting thoughts?
No.
Never doing another Sammy Hagar
It's so
related.
friggin' hot outside.
Don't say
This
that.
album-
You know we're going to do another one.
But no, because I think we've done. I'm never doing another solo one of his, and I think we've done all the Van Hagars, haven't we?
No, we haven't done any of the shitty ones that come later, but that's all right.
Oh yeah, we haven't done. Was Balance one?
Yeah,
of
we
his?
didn't do balance. We didn't do.
Shit, we have to do
for
all of it.
unlawful carnal knowledge.
Crap.
You know,
Great title.
But
I
at
don't know
least,
anything about the album.
but at least he's still like minimized in it mostly. So
We could do good albums
Yeah, 'cause-
sometimes too, though, right?
no, we can't because I end up
Because you just
gushing
sit there
over
and
them.
listen to it. They only.
No, we did the
You could
Beatles
do a
once. That
whole
was-
Oni album, and I'll just talk
I
through the
thought it
whole
was
thing, and you
fine.
guys can ignore
No, like
me.
the episode ended up being fine, but I had to edit the hell out of that episode.
Aw.
Like that was like an hour. Like we recorded for an hour and I had to chop it down to like a 29-minute episode.
Oh,
like
no.
it's shorter than the
I've
album
been meaning
itself.
to listen to it. I haven't yet. That makes me sad.
My only closing thought on this is that kills
Here's a
enough
closing
brain
thought.
cells that it is difficult for me to have any thoughts at all.
Can
And
I
think that's
project
what
a
it was
middle
supposed to
finger
do.
through a microphone?
I think that album was intended to destroy brain cells so that you can just enjoy
high
life.
were we supposed to be to listen to it?
Oh yeah, how did we get all the
How
way
what?
through that without a
How
commercial?
high were we supposed to be? Yeah, seriously.
Yay!
Nobody
That's
wants
a
to
first.
advertise Sammy
Yeah.
Hagar's album.
Holy sh! That's our first podcast with
That is
no
amazing.
commercials.
No commercial break. Yeah!
Let's do Standing
That's what
Hampton.
we're filming.
There's only one way.
No more,
Yeah!
no more Sammy Hagar. All right, goodbye.
You do good, Barker. Man. Hey, rockers and rollers.
Here comes a chord change.